PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin is Bijan Robinson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Stroud. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 12. First down to San Francisco.
Play action. Stroud now. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The throwing again is Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing now is Stroud. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19 right.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Daniels. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, go. Hey, go.
They'll run for it with Henry. Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Derrick Henry denied here on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And Stroud now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Here's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield. And
try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Daniels, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
7,
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
18.
Stroud to throw it. Open man is Barner to tight end. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it brings up 35 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On the quick, right? 18.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this being a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on.
At the 44-yard
To throw is Daniels. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Henry up the middle. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brought down by Nolan Smith. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Daniels to the left side. He's got Warren, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyler Warren Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
All right. 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. 38-yard line.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Look at hot, look at hot.
Stroud looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
All right. 18.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
At their own 25
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
COVID-19, ready.
And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And tackle down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 6, Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniels. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. Now a 3rd and 6.
South.
Now Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 7.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. 19 Texas. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Stroud sets up the play action. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
18.
Throwing now is Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Stroud out of the gun here. Got his man. It's Williams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air goes Daniels. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Loose inside the 30. McCole Hardman. Touchdown, Cowboys. McCole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Second half begins with a run by Henry. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time.
It's 4th down.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here we go. And a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. Got to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Stroud. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Robinson up the middle. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. It's Williams on the catch. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, 49ers. Jamison Williams, 53 yards. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
Come on. Ready?
Off the play fake. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a good play on that one.
Ready? Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he will take it in for the Cowboys score. Derrick Henry, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Stroud to throw it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18, 11.
And Stroud now to throw. Checks this one down to Robinson. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the counter, this is Robinson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And now they'll audible to something else. On the bootleg, Stroud. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stroud off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First and goal. 18-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
18.
Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Stroud looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From a yard out. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
49ers 17.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Nice little juke. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Fights through and now a crease. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What's that? 18. What's that?
On the give, here's Robinson. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another 49.
11.
A gain of 16 yards.
Why, Tony?
And the 49er
Looking to throw. Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
brings up third down and 10.
Back to throw. Stroud. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Bates' kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 6.
Here we go.
35-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Now Daniels. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, why Tony? 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Only quick, right? 18. 12. 19 Texas.
Stroud working out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Shifts by him. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 27 yards. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. 27. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw is Daniels. They set up the screen for Henry. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Williams to return. 49-yard punt. 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored and their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Sam Williams bringing him down that time. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
18.
In motion goes the tight end. From the 38, Stroud. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Looking to throw. Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This crowd, boy, in a state of shock. What was once safely in hand is now a tie game as the kick is away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Okay, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
2 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Look at hot, look at hot.
Stroud. Hits his target. That's Charlie Jones. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Here we go.
The 46-yard line.
Now Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Stroud looking to change the play.
19 Texas. Hey, uno.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it is caught. There he goes again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll
start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. He'll look to throw to Henry. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Daniel's going to keep it. Get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball. and he knew it right away.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Hey, check that. Street.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go through with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for the Niners, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall back to 500.